My name is George Estrada. I'm 26 years old. I'm a first-generation college student at Cal State LA, and I'm about to graduate this spring, majoring in kinesiology with the option of community leadership of physical activity. I'm going to be the first person in my family to receive a bachelor's degree. In my community, I'm one of very few people that is going to college and actually receiving or pursuing higher education in school. So being the first one, it's very inspiring to know that I'm going to make a difference in my family.
My motivation to start college was not only to just earn a degree that will help me get a well-paying job in the parks and recreation field, but I have always had this vision that one day I will give back to my local neighborhood by opening my own nonprofit agency in the Cabrillo Village community to foster success through education and recreation services for underprivileged youth and to serve their families that come from migrant backgrounds through community and socioeconomic services. To be the first person in my family to graduate from college feels great and rewarding at the same time. I come from a migrant family background where neither of my parents have an education background. They came to this country to work, live a better life, and to raise a family. I feel very proud of myself knowing that I'm creating a new chapter where it is going to inspire the rest of my family to pursue a higher education.
For me to go to college, I feel like I'm doing my parents a favor because not only that it seems like I'm doing it for them, but I'm also doing it for myself, and they know that I'm fulfilling a dream that they always wanted to have, but it's also a dream of mine that I'm also fulfilling, that I'm going to graduate from college, and that's something that I'm very proud of myself that I'm doing, and I know that my parents are a lot more prouder of that accomplishment. In the same exact spot where I was 12 years ago, where I came to this campus for an 8th grade field trip back in middle school, and I remember one day during our orientation, we were standing right here about to head out to the dorms, and I remember just standing and looking at this view, and as the wind was blowing, I just heard like this voice in the back of my head saying like, one day you're gonna go to school here. And now that I'm here, it's just very like shocking, surprising, because before I came to college, I never considered like Cal State LA as like my first option, but as soon as college became more like a reality and it's getting closer to graduate from community college, Cal State LA became like one of my first options, and now that I'm here, it's just like, I'm just speechless. Like, there's no perfect words other than like, this is just like my destiny being here.
My experience during my first semester at Cal State LA was quite intimidating at first because I rarely knew anyone. I was not familiar with the campus, and there was a lot of things that I did not know about that I wish I knew before entering my first semester in college.
Now that I'm a senior, I feel like I got everything all down when it comes to school, but when I was a freshman here, I really did not know nothing, like, especially as a first gen. Like, I don't know any of like the campus life or what college is about. My first year here was like a lot of pressure because being here alone, I couldn't really have like family and friends to help me because they never been to college. I felt I couldn't really let down my parents with school, so I pressured myself real early on in my first semester with taking so many classes and trying to be so perfect with everything that I'm doing in school. Like, I try to make sure that I was not slacking in any of my classes, but at the same time, it was just a lot of material that I was just covering by just beating myself by taking too many classes in my first semester. I felt like I overworked myself. I can rarely reach out to anyone that has been through college, and for myself, being the only person that's going to college from my family and my community, I really don't have anyone to go to.
I have to be very careful on how I speak about my accomplishments in school. There has been times where I have felt guilty about my academic success. Being the golden child in the family does create a lot of pressure, especially when it involves my academics, because my parents see me as this brilliant person in the family that is earning an education at the university level, and that does go to show that I cannot let my parents down.
Really easy to lose sight of like your focus and your life goals, but I try my hardest to keep myself like grounded and make sure that I'm not going to give up in school and that there's a reason why that I'm here. So one thing that I always do whenever like school is becoming overwhelming or stressful, or it's just my class is really hard, I always look at like my life goals that I write in all of my notebooks every semester. So whenever I look at this, like it revives myself to push harder and to like keep going in school and knowing that one day I'm going to reach my life goals. College may sound like a scary thought, but just know that college is going to be one of your best experiences in life. So make sure that you take advantage of all the opportunities and make your college experience one of your best experiences. This new chapter in your life is going to teach you many new lessons that you'll carry on with you into your future. And the outcome will be everything that you ever dreamed of. Just look at me. Looking back on my memories here at Cal State LA, I've noticed a positive change and growth in myself. I'm proud to say that I did this all by myself. Can't believe that I'm going to be graduating.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The day of my graduation, I know it's going to be a happy feeling for myself, but I think it's going to be a more happier moment for my mom. Just because I know that she knows I'm not going to be struggling and suffering as much as she did to get by in life. And she knows all the sacrifice and everything that I went through to get to this point in life, and she knows that it's gonna be one of the best moments not only in my life but also in her life as well. I'm ready, just to open new doors for everyone in my family, and knowing that they don't have to worry about finding someone for advice, and they can come to me for advice because I will show them the way of what college is like.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan. God's plan.
I fucking did it!
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me.